Good morning from the National Weather Service here in Pocatello. My name is Carter, and this is your Southeast Idaho Weather Hazard Briefing for Thursday, July 28th. Do have a red flag warning in effect for this afternoon and evening for scattered afternoon thunderstorms, mainly for confined to the mountains, working out into the Snake Plain later today. With that threat continue tomorrow, so potential red flag concerns continue through tomorrow before temperatures warm up headed into the weekend. I'll be breaking that down for you this morning. Key points we're going to focus on today. Warm weather continues for the start of August, so for the remainder of July, we will have above normal highs each afternoon. Afternoon highs generally in the upper 80s to near 100 degrees every single day, with light winds outside of convection. Potential heat advisory concerns return for Sunday, as that Pacific Northwest heat right now that's currently going on, currently like western Idaho, northwest, that area where there's excessive heat warnings, and heat advisories will shift over into our region with widespread highs above 90, so that potential this weekend for some heat advisory concerns. Red flag warning is in effect for the Central Mountains and Southeast Highlands this afternoon and evening for lightning and gusty winds from some of the thunderstorm outflow boundaries, and those to combine together could accelerate some new and existing fire growth. Storm chances continue for your Friday with a dry and even warmer weekend in store. Potential red flag conditions again possible for your Friday, but it looks like for the weekend things are going to be staying fairly dry. Monsoonal moisture arrives for next week with increasing scattered showers and thunderstorms beginning Monday and becoming even more widespread for Tuesday and Wednesday. Cooler, more seasonable temperatures return starting Tuesday, approaching that slightly below normal normals by midweek. Take a look at satellite this morning. We do have a few lingering clouds out there today from some of the shower activity that we saw yesterday. Those will be gradually dissipating today, and we will have clear skies to start off your Thursday with increasing afternoon clouds as thunderstorms begin developing around noontime today. Weather risk outlook for today. Main concerns are just going to be focused around the red flag warning and afternoon thunderstorms for all of southeast Idaho, both today and tomorrow. That threat does decrease for Saturday and Sunday, with potential heat advisory concerns continuing for the Snake Plain, Magic Valley, and southern lower elevation valleys. For Monday, this is going to be the start of that monsoonal moisture advecting north from Utah and Nevada, so working its way up the Great Basin. We will have temperatures starting to drop off towards Monday and Tuesday, more noticeably on Tuesday, but the breezy winds and chances for showers will continue through most of next week. It is also important to mention we do have an air quality alert in effect for Lemhi County continuing through the remainder of the week. And what that means is just reduced air quality due to the locally 38,000 acre wildfire currently burning up there, the Moose Fire, northwest of Salmon. Fire and smoke out this morning. Currently identified 3 fires currently burning up there in central Idaho. We'll be putting out some smoke and haze, mainly across the upper Snake Plain, Central Mountains, and Eastern Highlands today. As winds generally stay mostly west-northwest, it'll kind of funnel this smoke through all these valleys throughout here and kind of track its way out into the Snake Plain. But for the at least for California wildfire smoke, looking like that's going to stay at bay today. Chance for thunderstorms pretty much is going to be across the entire state for today, and for Friday, those storm chances are going to shift a little bit further east as the trough kind of shifts further east and a high-pressure ridge continues to kind of drive those showers further east. And for Saturday, those are going to be out of the region for your weekend, so looking like a fairly dry and warm weekend ahead with continued light winds. Watches, warnings, and advisories currently in effect. Do have the red flag warning in effect, again, for the Central Mountains and Southeast Highlands, with excessive heat warnings and heat advisories in effect for portions of northern Idaho and central and western Idaho. Here's a look at one model's take on this afternoon's convection. So just about noontime today, start to see those cloud tops billowing up, mainly across the mountainous terrain, and by 2 o'clock, starting to see those storms developing south and east of the Snake Plain, and also in the Central Mountains. And as we go ahead towards 4 o'clock here, start to see a little bit more scattered convection, especially across the Central Mountains and Southeast Highlands, and that will spread out into the Snake Plain. So as you're getting out of work this afternoon, 5, 6 o'clock, looks like those storms will make their way out of the onto the Snake Plain, and with those, we could see some gusty outflow winds, especially through the Pocatello, I-15, I-86 corridor through here, mainly this afternoon and evening, just as we get towards sunset. And as those storms kind of work further southeast, once we lose the daytime heating, we will at least begin to see those thunderstorms decrease in intensity as we get towards the later part of today into the overnight as storms continue to track southeast. High temperatures this afternoon, overall pretty pleasant and fairly where we've been for the last couple of days. Stanley did see 90 degrees for its first time yesterday, so it's been about a year since Stanley had hit 90. And again, looking about 90 there in Stanley again, so possible, but no record set yesterday, but that potential may come back for the weekend. Afternoon highs again today will be in the mid-80s to near 100 degrees, and we will see that trend continue for the foreseeable future through the remainder of the week. High temperatures on Friday staying fairly consistent where they were, if not slightly cooler in some of our higher elevation zones due to some increased cloud cover with some of those thunderstorms. For Saturday, so here's the potential heat advisory concern. So this weekend, be seeing the afternoon highs at least above normal, about 5 to 10 degrees above normal for many locations, especially further southwest, and that threat becomes even more prevalent on Sunday. But for your Saturday, it looks like highs will be in the mid-80s to near 100 degrees, especially further southwest. For Sunday, this is again looking like the best day for when we're going to have those potential heat advisory concerns with widespread highs above 95 degrees. So every lower elevation valley, less than 7,000 feet, looking like a pretty good shot outside of the Island Park Basin area for about 90 to 100 degrees for your Sunday afternoon. But temperatures are going to begin to cool down as we get towards the early part of next week. For Monday, temperatures are going to stay slightly elevated, especially across the Magic Valley and Snake Plain, continuing with that warm weather. But as we get towards Tuesday, more noticeably, we'll see those temperatures drop off. High temperatures on Monday will be in the mid-80s to near 100 degrees. For Tuesday, noticeably cooler weather is going to be working in for the Tuesday-Wednesday time frame. This will coincide with that deeper monsoonal moisture advection from the Great Basin up further north into our region. So those scattered showers and thunderstorms will begin on Monday and continue for both Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and pretty much continuing for the majority of next week. In summer this morning, due to the warm weather continuing through the start of August, afternoon highs generally in the upper 80s to low 100s, with light winds less than 15 to 25 miles outside of convection. Potential heat advisory concerns on Sunday with widespread highs above 90 to 95 degrees. And we do have a red flag warning in effect for this afternoon and evening. Lightning and gusty winds in excess of 35 miles an hour could accelerate new and existing fire growth. We are going to see those storms continue for Friday with a potential red flag warning again for Friday afternoon and evening. Monsoonal moisture arrives for next week with increasing scattered showers and thunderstorms, beginning Monday, becoming more widespread Tuesday and Wednesday as temperatures definitely drop off below normal as we get towards midweek next week. Cooler, more seasonable temperatures, and as we approach again that slightly below normal, back in the 70s to upper 80s for much of southeast Idaho, given that increased cloud cover and precipitation chances overhead. But that wraps up your weather briefing for today, Thursday, July 28th. If you have any comments, questions, or concerns, please feel free to send us an email, give us a call, or check out some information on our website. Stay safe out there.